Did you hear about the Harry Potter remake?
I heard vague things about it. I have not actually heard the concrete, set in stone news. What's happening?
So they're making an HBO Max television show.
Okay.
Which will be 7 seasons long.
One for each book.
Each season will focus on a book.
Okay.
And the reaction has been, I'm going to say, mixed to bad.
I can get behind that, in fairness.
As you would hope. You initially were a big Harry Potter denier. Yeah. It doesn't exist. Yeah, you were not a big Harry Potter fan, but I think you've grown a little bit to enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, I still have not seen even half of them.
Sure.
But it's the kind of thing where it's a universe that I actually do want to get into, but I just haven't really found myself doing that.
And I think, as a very big Harry Potter fan, I mean,
too big, some say.
Yeah. Did do very well on that quiz, which we did get roasted for in the comments. I'm not opposed to the idea. I think part of it could be interesting, and there are parts of the books that when you're a kid and you read the books and see the movies, you're like, oh, they left out this part and they didn't do this character justice. But also, the films are such a good, definitive it's such a good adaptation.
I mean, I don't know how popular the books were before, but isn't the movies what really made it a popular kind of thing?
The books were pretty
were they
huge.
Still pretty popular?
They were pretty big, yeah.
Fine.
But I mean, I think I agree with things that are based on source material, should be able to have lots of adaptations, because there's different ways to interpret certain things.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit like when they said they were going to remake the Lord of the Rings movies, and it's like, do we really need, especially, it's not like it's a movie from the 70s or something.
It's not
the last one was 10 years ago,
Yeah.
And also, I feel terrible for the children who will get cast in this, because they will just get relentlessly harassed for fucking
definitely roasted
10 years for not being Daniel Radcliffe and Grint.
And the Grinty boy.
The Grintmeister.
But the thing is, also, I agree with, if there's source material somewhere else, you can obviously make different adaptations. But with one that's so iconic,
yeah,
as Harry Potter, it's going to be, it's a recipe for disaster. There's no way it can satisfy most people.
No, and what can they do that's that different? The thing is, it's like if they
turn it on its head. Hagrid is Dobby.
Hagrid is the protagonist. I would actually the whole series just from Hagrid's POV.
Most of it is just him getting drunk in his cabin.
Yeah, it's literally his POV. It's like a GoPro shot the entire time. It's just him crying in Hagrid's hut.
Hagrid is Potter.
Rated R. just some of the things also, how the fuck are you gonna do Hogwarts more iconically than they already did? Everyone knows it's like if they remade Star Wars and they were the Death Star looks different. It's just a piece of iconography.
Why don't you do the Fantastic Beasts movie as a show instead?
Yeah,
and make those better.
Do it good.
Yeah, do it well.
Oh my guy.
Let's go.
Got the grammar.
Banana, bottom. Banana, banana.